For your group, as you guys close out the regular season, how important is it for them to figure out how to play a good full 90?
Massive. Everything in a good full 90. That's hard to do, right? And so a good full 90 looks like, when you're absorbing stuff, whether that's absorbing possession, absorbing throw-ins deep in your end, absorbing set pieces, making plays in those moments, right? Games are won and lost in the boxes. And right now we are either tying games or losing games because we're having some tough moments in the boxes. And those are the things we got to clean up. And even in the attacking half, right? We're obviously scoring goals, but we could have more goals because we need to be a little bit more aggressive when we have our opportunities.
How do you fine tune that? I mean, obviously you can say it, but at this point in the season, how do you accomplish doing that?
Yeah, great question. I don't know that we have, as a coaching staff, done a great job of addressing it because it's a recent thing, 10 days ago, 11 days ago, 12 days ago, we'd given up 2 goals in 10 games, and now we sit here having given up 10 goals, right, in 13 games, and a lot of these goals are given up in situations like this, right, throw-ins, crosses, set pieces, right, and we dabbled a little bit after the Notre Dame game, but then obviously here we are, right, 10 days later after that Notre Dame game. So it's a real heightened focus as we go into today, tomorrow, and Thursday, and it's got to remain a focus because we're really good in a lot of ways, and we're out shooting opponents, and we're out cornering opponents, and possession, and all the things. But then it comes down to moments, so there's a lot of soccer to be played, a lot of season to be played. And so what are we spending our time addressing and training and all those things? And the focus couldn't be more heightened in those areas.
How is the group after just this 3-game stretch? How have you seen them kind of respond, maybe pick themselves up, especially with what you guys have ahead?
Yeah, to be very honest, we were off yesterday, and so we haven't seen them since Sunday. And we'll train this afternoon, and it'll be good to be back together with them, travel tomorrow morning, and talk about things, have open, honest conversations, and talk about all the good things and why we should be in a different place than we're in right now. But we are where we are, and we've got to address it, and obviously playing a very good Virginia team, very confident in our group. That hasn't changed, but we've got to address what we've got to address.
You have a lot of veterans. Does that group kind of take it upon themselves to, both for them and the others, don't squander what can happen here?
Yeah, and I think that group is trying to do that, and they called a leadership group meeting on Friday, or maybe it was Friday. And we had a great talk with them, and I think they tried on Sunday, and we just got to keep plugging away. So I believe in that group of the Jordans and the Mimis and the Heathers and a couple other older ones in there, and they don't want to lose, and so happy to have those kids on our side.
What is it about Virginia that just makes them so hard to beat?
Yeah, Virginia's Virginia. Klockner's Klockner. Always a tough place to go and play. They love to have the ball. Their passing and their ability to keep it is really good. They've been defending at a high level. Obviously, they're in a similar place to us right now. Haven't won in a couple weeks, and so obviously I don't know what's going on in their camp, right? But they've got a lot of really good players, a lot of dangerous players. Leah Godfrey's back to vintage Leah Godfrey. Cagel's obviously always a good player. They have really good goalkeeping. They're at home. They're desperate. Should be a great game.